All right, I am here with Jackie Minsky, who is the CEO and founder of The Divine PR, marketing, communications, and Jackie, I can say the thing that I love about you is you really actually care about helping clients get to the next level with their online image. So welcome. Thanks for jumping on for the few minutes for our viewers.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what you do, just to give some context so people know you're not just a pretty model from New York City.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I am the founder and CEO of the Divine PR, which is a PR marketing and communications agency. And I really started that because in the world of media, earned media, something I'm very passionate about, helping my clients get organic, real results, scaling their companies, building an actual brand where versus a quick fix in the industry. So I really dived into marketing campaigns that the press would want to, come to us. So that's kind of what I do. I'm a publicist for, a lot of high level clients and companies. So that's kind of a little bit about me.
And what, like you've told me on multiple calls, it's like sometimes having another arm or another kind of way to get in the door with relationships that some other agencies or people may have has been a help to you, right? Because sometimes the strategies that you've done, it's hard, it's challenging.
Well, it's also different publicists have different relationships, and everything in PR is about relationships. Everything about marketing is about relationships. How does the
Right.
consumer and the brand engage? So, same thing. So, your company, you have helped me, with relationships that I may not have had access to if I didn't know you. And, so that's kind of how it works.
Do you find that having a arm like mine part of your agency has given you a little bit of, maybe sense of just comfort and relief that, hey, if things aren't working or if things aren't getting through quick enough, you can always rely on sort of a partner agency to help you get a client's goals faster?
Yeah, definitely. I think you've built really great relationships in the industry. I think you have, sometimes if, like I said, if I can't get to someone, you might have a faster turnaround time, which you have proved that you do. And just overall, definitely. And one thing I really love about you is I can call you and text you at any hour if I have any question,
Yeah.
and you're always working. You're always available. I'm so concerned about.
Internet doesn't sleep, Jackie. It's where EST time zone, but it's Australia and then UK and then India, then Europe. Like, you know, if we're up, we're up, right?
And
Jackie,
that's, yeah, and that's what I love the most, because
right,
sometimes there's a delay in the communication, and being in PR marketing, it's
right,
all about the communication. So I
right.
love that you're very on top of your work and the relationship.
Well, thank you for that. And speaking of, not to ask for too many compliments on a Tuesday today, what was I like to work with? Because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people that do what I do, and a lot of people have these great relationships. And Jackie, you've been in the game for you've definitely had a footprint in the game. You've met a lot of different people and agencies, not just in America, around the world. But like, what was I like to work with, and how have you found that my more of a boutique agency is more of a choice for you than, let's say, someone else been in the game for 20 years?
You're very authentic. There's no, like, you don't just want to close the sale. You actually care about the relationship, which PR is the most important thing. You're very upfront and honest about what you're capable of and what you're not capable of. So it's not like I'm capable of this, but then we don't get a result, and therefore now I'm struggling to communicate with you because I can't reach you, which
Right.
happens in the industry. So again, with you, it's authenticity, honesty, and communication, and that makes it very easy to work with you.
For the people, Jackie, on the fence right now that may have a marketing agency or a publishing agency, or maybe even a PR or traditional advertising agency, why should they, though, have someone like me or the kind of work that I do as a, like, would you advise them to have someone like me in their corner for clients, for them to get through to the next level? Because a lot of people are scared to bring anyone involved. Like, they're scared to allow another agency to come in. What would you say to them if they have that feeling, or if they're just haven't let go yet?
I thought about, I think of your client's strategy, think of your client's, where your client is at. And if your client, has never been in the press, You know, JJ is really good with branding strategy, positioning people in the press, and overall, just think of your client strategy, and you really help with the strategy. You really help people understand their brand before you even bring them to the press. Again, with your authenticity. So
Right.
definitely would recommend it for any firm that maybe is taking on a new client where they might not have taken on the client if they didn't have you, right? Because if they take you and if you're an extra arm, I guess you can say, and they take on a client that has bad branding, you know, you can maybe position it, change it, help them understand in order to move then into the press. So it's you're kind of like part of a system.
Right. So basically, for people on the fence right now that may have not done it or are just like, is it going to work for me? Can I like, are they going to ruin my clients or like worry about my reputation? You would say finding the right person, like it could be a great addition, not only just from income, but probably impact too, right?
Well, what I love the most about your agency is you work with real contributors. Like there's kind of the type of PR where it's like an ad space. And I think with you, you actually work with real journalists, real writers. So I don't think it could hurt the clients.
Right. Perfect. Well, Jackie, I appreciate you being here. And so everybody knows, once again, you ain't just a model from LA or New York. Where can they go and learn more about you? And, you know, maybe if they're watching this, hey, you know what? I'm interested in actually getting someone who does what you do, and maybe they can work with you. Where can they go find out more information?
Yeah. So if anyone wants, you know, more PR or a whole marketing campaign, ads, emails, anything, they can go to my Instagram and send me a DM, Jackie_Minsky. That's where I kind of respond the most these days.
Okay, perfect. Well, Jackie, I appreciate you being here, and I'm excited to do many multiple business dealings and building our relationship in 2022.
Same here. Thank you.